What's going on, guys? War Brothers Collectibles here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, and this is going to be a brand new 4K movie update, and there's also some Blu-rays on this update as well. So Arrow Video have had a sale on with some of their titles. So first one I picked up today was Bruce Lee's Way of the Dragon. Now, I love this movie. I never got it on Blu-ray. I only ever had the DVD version. But you know, it's essentially Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris in the Colosseum in Rome. And it is a great movie. It's one that he directed himself. Great film. Absolutely love it. You know, the fight choreography is amazing. It's probably Bruce Lee at his best in this movie. I actually prefer this to Enter the Dragon. This and The Big Boss is two of my favourite Bruce Lee movies of all time. I absolutely love it. So if this is anything like The Big Boss was by Arrow Video on 4K, this is going to be a real treat, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So that was Way of the Dragon. And then controversial choice, I suppose, but next one I picked up is Bruce Lee in The Game of Death. Now, we all know he never finished this film, which is a real shame because this could have been his greatest ever movie, really showcasing his philosophy on the martial arts and that pagoda going up. And there's details online about what his film was originally going to be, but this was done with a double with Bruce Lee footage inserted with the footage that he had shot for this film, as many people know. But I enjoy this film for what it is. You know, of course it's not Bruce Lee, and you can totally tell in the fighting style, you know, nobody beats Bruce Lee in terms of that on-screen charisma and martial art abilities. But this is not a bad film. But what's really fun about this one, I didn't realise, it actually contains not only the 4K of The Game of Death, but it actually features the Blu-ray of Game of Death 2, which is hilarious because it always advertises it that it stars Bruce Lee, but he passed away before he even finished the first film, so he's certainly not in Game of Death 2. But from footage and reviews that I've seen of Game of Death 2, it's just a fun movie, and the choreography is amazing in this film. So I've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to giving Game of Death 2 a chance. But Game of Death, you know, tries its best to honour Bruce Lee. Some of it is done in bad taste, showing footage from Bruce Lee's funeral, for God's sake. But not a bad film, not by any means. But yes, and I love the artwork on this as well, on both of these movies by Arrow Video. The artwork is incredible. And then this one has been on my list for a long time, but I finally bit the bullet and made the purchase. This is the entire Friday the 13th collection on Blu-ray. Well, it's the first 8 movies, goes all the way up to Jason Takes Manhattan. I actually own Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, and Freddy vs. Jason on standard DVD. I don't know why they're not included in this box set. I think they owned by different companies. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I've seen all the Friday the 13th films over the years, of course, but not for a long time have I actually had a marathon and sat and watched every single one. Part 3, for some reason, was like always my favourite, but I do remember Jason Lives being pretty good, and the New Blood with it basically is Jason versus Carrie, Jason versus telekinesis, which is pretty wild. Obviously, I prefer the Halloween series over Friday the 13th, but you know, these are okay. These are just entertaining movies. Just throw them on, short, quick slasher movies. You know, they're not bad at all. So finally, I've purchased the Friday the 13th box set. And what's mad about this is I've never seen this before, but 2 films on 1 Blu-ray disc for the last 4 movies, which is kind of interesting that I've never seen before. So yeah, I can't wait to start watching these Friday the 13th movies again, because it has been a long time. And then finally picked up Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho on 4K. I've heard nothing but good reviews about this one, and it actually features the 1960s uncut version of Psycho that was only shown in theatres and before it was edited for home media formats. And yeah, I heard nothing but good things about this 4K. I have seen this film a couple of times, and I remember really enjoying it. So it's going to be a real treat to watch it on 4K. So that's going to be it for this 4K and Blu-ray update, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave any comments down below about what titles you've picked up recently. And if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you very soon in another video. Take care.